once that final present is wrapped, what better way to ease yourself into Christmas than with a trip to the beautiful Yorkshire Dales?
All Creatures Great and Small is back tonight with a very special festive episode.
Everybody's home this year. I'm rather looking forward to it. Are we all set? We spend our lives trying to find our other half.
What if you spend your whole life looking for something that doesn't exist and miss what's right under your nose?
Stars of the show, Rachel Shenton and Nicholas Ralph, are joining us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas.
It really is a lovely show to watch. Like, once you've done everything, so you don't have to worry. There's no nagging voices in your head. You can sit down and just watch the show. There's nothing better at this time of year.
Oh, thank you. Well, we're biased, aren't we? But yeah,
Yeah.
we do think that as well. Thank you.
We saw a little glimpse of it there, Nicholas, but what can people get or expect from the All Creatures Grow, the All Creatures Great and Small, the Christmas episode?
Christmas special, yeah. Everything they've come to expect year on year. It's very Christmassy, full of community, love for one another, kindness and love for the animals and your little pocket of the world as well. However, this is the first one after the war, so I think there's an added pressure, really, to have the perfect Christmas.
Yes, of course.
See.
You know, so does it go that way? We'll have to wait and see, but...
So you have to deal with basically two of the things that they always tell you on screen, whether that's dramas, movies, TV shows, children and animals.
Yeah. In the same scene, at the same time, multiples of both.
Was it as chaotic as it sounds?
It was, but it was joyful chaos, though.
Was it?
Yeah, Helen's unwell, so James takes over running the nativity, producing the nativity. So there's 10 kids, there's a box of costumes and some props, and there was just a camera running, and the director said, go find your costume, find your props. So it was completely improv with the kids. It was brilliant. And then they would run around. There was happy accidents happened. Like one character who's not supposed to have a sword gets a sword. You know, it's just chaos, chaos. And then they added the animals in as well. So it was just, yeah.
I just love the idea of the chaos, because effectively anybody going through Christmas, particularly a nativity at Christmas, if your kids, I know your little one's not quite there yet, but there is chaos that ensues. And there's magic there.
Totally. And like Nick said, I was watching you were right in the middle of the chaos. I was watching as a kind of bystander, you'll see when the episode airs. And it was really quite... You had to stop yourself from laughing. All of us had to kind of really hold it in. It was very
And James was on the back foot, so no acting required. Because I just walked in like, this is... Yeah, joyful
Chaos.
Carnage.
Yeah, and you took some time off during this series because you were pregnant at the time, right?
Yes, I went off and had a baby and came back at the end.
Just very busy, multitasking as you do.
Congratulations,
Yes,
by the way.
absolutely.
Thank you very much.
How's it all going?
Thank you. He's gorgeous. Yeah, he's 8 months old. He's amazing. I'd love a bit more sleep, but he's amazing.
But he's beautiful. The other thing I did was I watched the documentary, and you've got Graham Hall, the dog
father,
who went and did it. And what was so lovely is Graham's energy about the show and where it was and the animals was infectious as you watched the documentary. And you suddenly realised just how much work and effort and thought and preparation goes into everything, from the animals to the cooking to the costumes to... You've got the most amazing team.
Oh, we really have, haven't we? And I mean, that was evident from the first script that we read and the first read-through that we went to, and when we met the team, it was everybody in every department cared just as much. And, yeah, we feel incredibly lucky to be part of it, and obviously we sit here and chat about the show, but there's a whole team of people that work incredibly hard and make it possible. So, yes, we noticed that as well.
And getting that role as well, Nick, when you're playing a vet, didn't you have to have some training with animals? Like, you sort of had an induction course into being a vet?
We did vet boot camp. Me, Rach and Callum, who plays Tristan.
Yeah, I don't know why I was actually there, but...
We were all just thrown into the deep end, though.
But you were a vet, at least.
Yeah, but you've got it, par for the course. So there was a massive cow, and our on-set vet, Andy, just handed me a stethoscope and said, on you go. And to do what?
Wow.
And then we did the stables with the horses and the sheep. But what was a great marker was everyone, all three of us, just dived straight in. Nobody held back, and I thought it was a good marker for the show. Really.
Everybody wants to get involved.
Yeah.
Because they also they do a thing where they wait for cows to, like, go into labour, essentially. So it's a real scene that you film when they're having their calves.
Absolutely, yeah. They do it documentary style. They film for real with the real vet at 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. And then we match to that footage they've got with me and their prosthetic cow. And then they splice it together, and that's how they...
So they're not dragging you out in the middle of the night just to try and get the scene of you doing some carving?
Frankly not.
We could put that forward this season, I think.
Have you ever done lambing? See, lambing is the thing to do. If you get a chance, I'm a shepherd. No, but I genuinely, my friends are shepherds, and we have done if you ever get a chance to do the lambing, it is one of the most magical experiences ever. It really is. You've got to do it.
We have to. There we go.
Because you'll be filming, I'm sure, during the spring when the lambs start coming.
Oh yeah, no, we are. Yeah.
So honestly, I promise you, it's something you will never forget. It's absolutely magical.
Oh.
There we go. Production are listening.
There you go. Get them up there.
I remember watching James Herriot when I was like the first time around, and I think he's so beloved. Like the idea and the stories. I think people really hold it.
amazing.
Yeah, they really hold it close to their heart. Was there any trepidation going into it and going, "Oh, is this going to be good enough?"
Yeah, absolutely. Big welly boots to fill, I
Yeah.
should say. And I think there was. I definitely had nerves going into it, but the overriding feeling was just one of excitement. I could not wait to get started. And then the first day on set, it sounds a bit cheesy, but I did really just feel at home on set. I just loved it. And I was with Sam West the first day. He never left my side. It was a brilliant welcome to the world of television drama.
And it's loved all over the world as well, though, Rachel. You're getting fans coming from America. And is there some Mexicans turned up on set?
I think that was
Brazil.
Was it Brazilians?
Yeah.
What happened?
We were filming at Helen's farm, Yorkshire farm, and the buses were stopping. They do the tour buses of the locations. They were stopping, and then one little bigger one stopped. It's raining sideways, so we're not filming. 12 people get off in ponchos, multicoloured ponchos, and they're like, hey, shouting across to the farm, we love you guys. And we're like, thank you so much. Where are you from? Brazil. And I'm like, oh, amazing. And then they get back on the bus. We think, oh, they're going home because it's raining sideways. They go on, they rank up what they're listening to, which is the All Creatures theme tune as they go through the day. They get back off the bus and start dancing in the rain.
No
it's
way!
absolutely brilliant.
I mean, they know how to party, don't
Brilliant.
they?
That's proper fandom,
the
that,
thing.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's it like filming in the Dales? Because I always feel like that's the countryside is a character in itself that's treated with such respect when you're filming too.
Absolutely, and it is like Nick and I always say, you can point a camera any 360 and it's just beautiful. It looks like a postcard. From the drive into work in the morning when you're looking out the window and you're like, doesn't matter what the weather's doing, it looks beautiful. And I think, I feel like our series has captured that well throughout. And as the seasons changed as well, you get a different rhythm and that's part of it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Does it feel as beautiful when the rain is sideways and the wind's blowing?
There's even a beauty to it. Definitely when you're inside looking at sideways rain,
What about when you're on top of a roof?
Yeah, less so.
Because there was that moment, which of course was the big moment where you were both on the top of the roof, and the weather wasn't playing ball, was it, that day?
It was really bizarre, wasn't it?
Funny.
It'd been awful all day, and it was like, oh no, it was such an important scene, and we were a bit gutted. We think we'd have to stand down, maybe we'll have to push it. And then just sort of randomly, really, it cleared, the sun came out, and we had this beautiful scene. It was gorgeous.
For an hour, and then cut. And it got cloudy again, and it descended again. It really was.
like that.
There
God
you
loves
go.
Yorkshire, right?
Yeah,
That's the thing, isn't it?
they're on your
God's
side
own
that
county.
day.
Yeah.
Thank you both for popping in.
Oh.
Have fabulous Christmases. It's really lovely to see. We love the series. There's a reason. I mean, I think it's just been such a massive success on 5, and it's testament to it that you guys love it so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Merry
much.
Christmas.
And the lambing. Do the lambing.
Yes.
There you
You've
go.
got to do the lambing.
All Creatures Great and Small Behind the Scenes airs tonight at 8 p.m. on 5, followed by the Christmas special at 9 o'clock. Graham actually has a part in it as well.
In the actual one as well?
It says a couple of words, Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you